Like to talk about JavaScript types and when to use equal and triple equal. So let's get started. I have a page which just says a paragraph. This is a test, and that's all there is. So let's just define a variable called data here in the console and you can see that the variable has been defined and it has a value of undefined. So if I choose, I can say data is equal to one string here. And if we want to check the type of the data, we can say type of data. And you can see the type of the data is now string. And I can change data is equal to function. And let's just define a function which doesn't really test. And if we say type of date, we can check type of the data. Now it's a function. And if we change the data equal to an array, and we can check the type of the data is now object, and we can define an empty object, and we can check the type of the data is now an object. We can also say data is equal to null, and we can check the type of the data, which is still an object, and data is equal to undefined. Let me see if it works. And we can try to check the type of the data, and the type of the data has changed to undefined. So you can see that obviously the JavaScript has a notion of dynamic typing, and once you assign a variable to a different type of object, that's what it goes through. And you already saw some of the basic types. Another one is Boolean. So if I say data is equal to false, and we can check the type of the data, and we can see the type of the data is Boolean. So let me just define another variable called data2 just to kind of show you the usage here. So we have data2, and I'm going to just add a snippet of line and save you the typing here. And I just clear this thing and type it in here. And this just says if data is equal to data2, we print equal and print the two values. Otherwise, we say not equal and print the two values. So here you can see it's saying data and data2 are not equal. One of them is false, the other one is undefined. So as you know, in JavaScript, false can be a 0. So let's see if it works. So if I change data2 to be a 0, and if I do the equality sign, then it's saying that it is equal, and false is basically equal to 0. So another useful operator that is used is called the triple equal. And if I try to do the same thing with the triple equal, you can see now it's going to say it's not equal. And one of them is a Boolean false, and the other one was obviously we saw here it is a string. So if you want to be pretty sure that the type of the object type and also the value is same, then you should use the equality operator. So if you wanted to make this then equal, what we have to do here is we'll have to say data2 is equal to false, and that's the only time when you will see the triple equal becomes equal false false. So this is one way that you can see how the triple equal is very useful in JavaScript when you want to be sure that the type and the value is same. If the type and the value you're not that concerned, you can use the normal equal, but it can give you some unexpected results sometime. So if you want to see some of the unexpected results, let's try to do this thing. I'm going to change this to an equal here to see the unequal. So it says equal, both of them are false. So let's just say data is equal to a new line. And what does it do? And see, now it is saying that the new line is basically equal to false and it's fine. So you can get unexpected results. Hopefully this has given you some idea of the JavaScript typing and where triple equal can be useful. Thanks for watching this short screencast.